All right, so we've come to the new portion of the good, the bad, and the new for this week.
We have.
The stealth. This is stealth week.
It is.
And so our new game that we've been leading up to is
Styx, Master of Shadows.
Lady! I'm totally not going to sing Styx the entire time.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Babe, I love you. All right, so yeah. So why'd you want to play this game, Steve?
Well, I saw the trailer.
Okay.
And I thought it looked pretty awesome, like a couple months ago.
All right.
And so it just came out today, October 7th. It is $30 regular price, but it was on sale at the time of this recording for 20% off, making it like $23.98 or something.
Okay, and we're playing it on PC, but it's also on PS4 and Xbox One.
Correct. The reason I wanted to play this game was, again, because the trailer looked really cool.
Okay.
And I love stealth games. You love stealth games.
I do.
So I figured this would be like a great opportunity for us to, play a new stealth game that neither of us had really seen much about. Other than seeing the trailer, I haven't seen a ton about this game.
Okay.
I played about an hour of it just to kind of get through the tutorial and know what the hell I was doing.
Okay.
Real quick rundown of the story, which is really cheesy.
All right.
You are this goblin called Styx.
Yeah.
The humans have some sort of city/tower where they have the world tree that spews out this amber shit. The amber
is the color of your energy?
Yes,
okay.
It is. In addition, it also has some kind of weird magical properties. You're trying to get to the top of the tree and steal the amber or something like that.
And then it sets off an amber alert?
It does. Because you steal all the children.
Right.
Like the dude from Seventh Heaven.
So anyway, so you climb the tower.
Yes. And because you're a goblin, you're not very strong, but you're swift and agile and stealthy. So you rely on those tactics.
Okay.
You'll see as we go along kind of how this game plays.
So did you need to release that at a certain time, or was just a timer for that's how long the kill takes?
Just a timer. You just hold it down the whole time.
Okay.
He has, like every game that's come out in the last 10 years, he has some sort of special vision that highlights all the shit you can actually do.
Right.
Because who gives a shit? It's called Amber Vision, so they totally explained it.
I like too the kind of since it's a stealth game, it has to be like Metal Gear and have to have the Z's coming out of the guy's head.
Yep.
Because it's 2014 and there's no other way to indicate that a character is sleeping other than comical Z's rising from their head.
Wait, the Z's on sorry?
I don't know. I'm so torn because I've always found that kind of charming that Metal Gear games do that, even as they become more realistic.
Right.
But part of me is hoping that in Phantom Pain, like they're done with that. I'm hoping.
Right.
I don't know. It might be a little uncanny valley at this point.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what happens if I let go in the middle of that.
All right, so this is developed by Cyanide Studios, which apparently was founded by a bunch of ex-Ubisoft guys.
Okay.
And prior to this, they've actually been around a while, but they made a lot of like Pro Rugby Manager, Cycling Manager, Winter Manager.
Winter Manager?
Yes.
You got to make sure you put like that cellophane on your windows.
Right. The Tour de France game, which I don't know why I had to say France because I'm trying to show off. I wonder if Lance Armstrong was involved in that at all.
Tour de testicular cancer?
Yes. Tour de cheating.
Ooh. I feel like if you've had one of your balls removed or both of your balls removed, like you should be able to just like take steroids. Fuck it.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't just that. It was that he was a fucking douchebag about it.
So?
And made like everybody take steroids.
Dude, I haven't taken steroids.
Oh. Good job. Good job resisting the Lance Armstrong peer pressure.
Yes, I did. I could still bicycle around the neighborhood like a boss, too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So here's a funny thing, actually, too. In 2011, they actually made a Game of Thrones game.
Okay.
Which
Wait, the shitty-ass Game of Thrones game?
Well, are there good Game of Thrones games?
I think there's just the one shitty one. And then the Facebook one.
Well, this was from 2011. That was before. Wasn't that before the show was even a thing?
No, I think the show was out then because they've done 4 seasons. It would have been right around season 1. Okay, see.
Well, it has a Metacritic score of 53, so do with that as you will.
Okay. So part of Oh god damn it. Part of my problem with this game is that it's on normal difficulty and it's really hard.
As you bumped a chair.
Right. It's sort of more realistic in the way that stealth works than you would expect a game with an aesthetic like this to be.
Okay.
They see you so fast.
Well, you bumped the fucking chair. What do you?
But he had already gone back to doing his whatever shit.
So what's the meter over his head?
That's how interested he is in finding you.
Okay.
And
if only girls had a meter like that over their head, am I right? Am I right? Am I right, guys? Come on.
How would you ever even know it was there?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
I didn't get that.
Because no one would want you, but it was a really mean and shitty joke.
But the meter is still there, even if they don't want it.
All right. Plus, do you see my meter right now?
I do.
Yeah.
What does it mean when it's red and pulsating? That's not my meter.
So if you don't move the bodies and somebody comes by, they'll see the body, they'll get all pissed off.
Right.
And I don't know. It's not a terrible game. I kind of like it, but it definitely has some weird flaws that I don't quite. I mean, I haven't played enough of it to know.
Nice.
Yeah, I only get 2 of those though. So now I'm out.
Ever?
If I die, I get 2 more. And you can find them around the world. Around the world, around the world. Okay. So anyway, so you can find them laying around, but they're kind of few and far between.
Does Mr. Roboto give them to you?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Oh shit, I think I found a secret passage.
Another beautiful day at the atrium.
Oh yeah.
It's burning sun, it's dripping walls.
It's delicate odor of burnt amber.
Shut up, would you? It's friendly natives.
Oh god, okay. So their voice acting is real bad.
Really? That didn't sound that bad. Just cheesy English voice acting.
Right. But like Styx's voice is really bad. He's kind of got this like New York accent.
Yeah.
Like, which I don't know how that fits in, but so far I'm doing a lot better than I was before I played this with you around though. I was dying constantly before. So either I just haven't got to a really hard part or like
you're just better. You're better with me.
Right. Your aura is just improving my play.
Should we have maybe we should have some aura sex.
No. Okay, so this game has some RPG elements as well.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find that for you. Here we go. He's got like 4 trees that you can see. Or no. I guess it's these like 6 trees at the bottom.
Except that, and that one thing that's literally a tree.
Yeah. Which I can't put any points in yet.
That's the tree?
Yes.
Okay.
So, stealth has 4 different things you can put points in.
Okay.
Agility, cloning, I'll show you that in a minute. Amber vision, which is the special vision thing. Equipment, which just lets you carry more like vials of health and stuff like that.
Okay.
And killing. And the things that it gives you for putting your points in there are like covered kill and aerial kill and hanging kill. So all the kind of typical Assassin's Creed stealth kill kind of shit.
Right.
So it's pretty kind of generic in that sense. Not that that's bad. I mean, that's kind of like these are like key stealth mechanics that most games seem to have in one form or fashion.
Okay.
But so the way they introduce them is kind of like you get these points, level up, and then decide if you want to be better at stealth or better at assassination or whatever.
Now, do you have to get into all that to enjoy it? Because I really don't have too much time on my hands.
Well, you get the points quickly.
Okay.
So I don't. Oh god. I would imagine that by the end of the game, you'd probably have all of these points filled up.
Okay.
Just from naturally playing the game.
Right.
And there's a lot of side objectives and stuff that you can do along the way.
Okay.
And they give you more points.
All right. Well, you can just show me the way then.
Yeah. One thing that's cool is he's pretty agile. I mean, he can jump all over the place.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of like a renegade.
God damn it.
What? He's not?
No, he's totally a renegade. God
Okay.
damn it, you bastard. One of the biggest complaints that I have with this game, that I think most people will probably have with this game.
Oh shit, dude! Don't let it end.
Stop!
What's your complaint?
Is that combat? There really shouldn't even be combat. It should pretty much just be like...
There shouldn't be combat?
No.
I don't understand.
Okay. The combat is so shitty that they should have just not included it.
Okay.
Like, here, I'll run up and get caught by this guy so you can see.
All right. So what, should it just be like a fail state if you get spotted?
Because
basically?
that's essentially what it is anyway.
Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of... If it's one of those games where it's just a foregone conclusion that you're going to lose anyways, then why go through the motions? So,
combat is essentially he runs up, tries to hit me. I can only parry.
Okay.
And sometimes when I parry, I can... The X button turns into kill instead of... See? Alright, now I'm going to kill him. But this guy's going to run up and attack me while I'm in my kill animation that I can't do anything about.
Right.
So basically, getting seen is almost a certain death sentence.
Okay.
Now, maybe if you put some of the points into stealth or something like that, there's other things you can do to avoid that. But for the most part, getting seen is pretty much death. So that's why it's kind of like they should just take the goddamn combat out. And just, if that's what you're going to have for combat, just have it be a fail state. That's fine.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and I mean, that wouldn't necessarily make me happy, but it's like, I don't want to do like some quick time event where all I do is just push X and hope for the best. Let's see. Yeah, bitch.
Nice.
Oh, did you see that leg takedown?
I did. Dude, tap out, tap out.
There you go. He tapped out. What is he doing? Like licking his toes?
Yes. Is Ian Flux the game?
Catch a fly with his eyeball?
That's right.
His eyelashes. Oh, Eon Flux.
I actually, okay, first of all,
yes,
I love that show.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Secondly, the game, not really that bad.
I didn't even know there was a game.
Well, it was based on the movie.
Okay.
But it's kind of a decent game, actually.
Yeah.
It's made by the people who made Blood Rain.
Okay.
So again, the combat's pretty good. The story's kind of funny because basically the story supposes that the movie and this TV show are somehow canon with each other.
Okay.
And the game takes place in between those two, and there's like a 4,000 year. It's very There's like a 4,000 year gap between them or something strange like that. But it's actually a pretty good game.
Yeah. I remember actually kind of liking the movie.
The movie's not that bad for what it is, but it's not a terrible movie. It was watchable.
Kind of weird that even got made.
It's very weird. It was like 10 years after the fact.
Right.
They got Charlize Theron to be in it.
Right.
And Mr. X Angelina Jolie.
Who's that? Oh, Billy Bob Thornton?
No, dude. Johnny Lee Miller. The dude
were
from
they
Hackers.
married?
They were married.
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's on
Elementary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that show. A lot of people think it sucks, but I think it's hilarious.
I think my sister watches that show if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's good.
Lucy Liu, Where My Girl Drew, Cameron D and Destiny.
Oh god. Alright, let's see if I can do this, because I'm gonna have to go all the way up through this build.
So you remember, if anybody has been watching our videos and they watched our Shadow of Mordor video,
yeah,
I think we've already released this. Well, it doesn't matter. By the time you watch this, it'll be released.
Right.
So I said something to the effect of, I don't mind that games are like clones of other games as long as they're good.
Yes.
I don't know. Watching you play this game,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if it's that good or bad from the little bit you've watched it. But this is a little too much Assassin's Creed.
You think so?
A little too much. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if it's the setting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, why did this game have to exist?
Right. Well, sure. I mean,
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not playing it, so it's hard for me to say that.
right.
But
Well, and to be honest with
you don't
you,
seem super into it.
It's okay. It's not for $23. It's not a bad game.
All right.
If I'd spent $60 on this game and it was like really hugely hyped.
Well, see, now they're finding the body, and now they're gonna let. Not that other stealth games haven't done this, but this all feels very familiar.
Right. But I can do that. See. I can turn invisible.
And I guess having horrible combat makes it not Assassin's Creed.
Right. Oh, look, I'm gonna die.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't care for that at all. And I also don't care for the fact that there's not a lot of I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
In a stealth game,
Yeah.
especially a difficult stealth game,
Right.
do you think there should be like a lot of checkpoints or a lot of places to save?
Well, in general, I err on the side of not having to redo a lot of shit as often as possible.
Right.
But that said, I guess it depends on the structure of the game, because like in a Metal Gear game, for instance, if you're in this big, like, expansive area and there's all these different ways to go, you can't really have checkpoints. Like, we're just going to randomly, like, flatten up against a random wall and that's the checkpoint. Now you're just in the middle of this room. You don't know what's going on.
Right.
So in that way, it makes it kind of difficult, I guess, to have checkpoints that are too frequent.
Okay.
But like I said, it's almost never a bad thing. There's too many checkpoints is almost never a complaint in a game.
Right. This game, I feel, doesn't have nearly enough. I don't want to have to do this entire sequence again.
Well, sure.
Which I now have to do again.
Right.
Like, and I've already done this like 3 times, just to get to the area that I haven't passed yet. And it's like, I mean, they patrol and everything, but unless you do things exactly the same every time, like, the encounters don't play out exactly the same way. So, like, it's not a given that I'm even going to get across this bridge.
But is that... You don't like that, though? So you're not just doing a carbon copy of each playthrough? At least it's a little bit different? Or you don't like that because then you're not guaranteed to pass it each time when you've already done it?
That's kind of how I feel about it.
Okay.
It's like... And if the game was maybe more interesting, I would feel like it was less of an issue having to play through all of this over and over again.
Yeah.
But when it's basically the same thing, the only thing that was different was this time around I happened to get to the guard at the gate before he turned around.
Okay.
Like, that's not interesting enough to me to like feel like playing it through like 4 or 5 times is cool.
Right.
Whoop. I do like that. Never really get sick of tossing bodies. The other thing that I love stealth games, but I hate fucking waiting.
Really?
Like when guys are like standing there, like, you know, having their little naps or taking a drink or whatever. Oh, I dropped the body and this guy noticed. So I guess that's kind of cool. I can turn invisible like that, which is cool. But that drains my little yellow bar at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So I can only do so much of that, and then I have 2 vials of amber, which will refill the yellow bar, and then I can find more around the environment. But I was hoping I could go in this door, but I can't. I'll go up this way.
He kind of...
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of how you're traversing and everything.
Yeah.
Between how you're moving around and kind of like his posture and everything, he reminds me kind of like of Raziel a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Which, if there's any franchise that I'd like to see come back, it'd be that one.
Absolutely. For the record, we're talking about Legacy of Kain.
Oh, yeah, sorry. If you don't know who Raziel is, then I don't know who you are.
Right. You don't deserve to exist.
Well, technically, we're talking about Soul Reaver because Legacy of Kain's kind of a different thing.
Right.
Like that's like an offshoot of it.
Right.
I actually picked up a long ass time ago. They finally put the two of them together in a game.
Yeah.
And it was kind of beat 'em up-y, but I never played it. I'd like to play it eventually.
Soul Reaver is actually on Steam now, and I was thinking about getting it and giving it another playthrough. I'm not sure I ever actually beat that game.
Oh, I did. I love that game. That's one of those games that I occasionally am tempted to like pick up for PSN to have it on my PSP.
Right.
But I never do. And Soul Reaver 2 was supposed to be pretty good. That was only for PlayStation 2, I think, but it's kind of rare now.
Yeah.
I don't think they've re-released it at all.
So wait, these walls are blue. Does this mean I shouldn't go this way?
Yes, you need to find the orange shit.
Okay.
So you have to go on your right arm is basically what I'm saying. Wait, how come it was orange and now it's not?
What?
Your right arm was glowing orange for a second when you jumped.
I don't know. Because he's got amber in his veins.
Okay.
It's the color of his energy.
It sure is. Look at that.
Yep. Okay, maybe I have to go this way.
Keep your feet on the ground. I don't know why I'm singing it like that.
Whoa!
Drink a lot of jizz on down.
Drink a lot of jizz on down?
That's what happens when you go down, down. I don't know.
That was one band I just never really could like. I don't
Wait,
know
what?
What?
God, you're a liar.
Why?
You were into Down and All Mixed Up. Come on now. Don't. Oh, man.
What?
You're lying right now.
In hindsight, I don't like that band anymore.
I know, but you act like you never did. Don't be that guy.
Okay, whatever.
You're denying that you ever liked 311?
No, I'm sure that I liked 311 at some point.
All right. Nobody likes 311 anymore. 311 doesn't like 311 anymore. Dude, that was kind of cool.
Yeah. But like, okay, no. I guess what I'm saying is after those first couple songs when they were all new and everything.
Okay.
And like people continued to like them like years later.
Well, sure.
I was like, I don't get this anymore. Okay. I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
So,
yes.
Is this open world? Are you kind of going on a path?
Well, I have to go towards the embassy there.
Okay.
But I have no idea. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a linear level, but there's multiple paths. Okay. So it's not open world, but it's not completely like there's only one way to go.
What is this, BioShock?
What do you mean?
Look at the flying boat thing over there.
Oh yeah, it's all steampunk shit. Come on, bitch. Dude, this guy looks like some advisor from like Civilization 3. Or like one of the guys from Assassin's Creed 1.
Right. Altair, it's good to see you.
Right. I love that fucking game.
Why? I don't understand. Why? I thought Altair was awesome.
Yeah.
And then they made like the next 18 games about Ezio.
Right.
Like why did they just instantly give up on Altair?
I don't know. I didn't like Ezio.
I didn't either.
I didn't really like
smarmy bastard.
Yeah, and I didn't really like the I don't know. I guess people just really ate up the Renaissance period shit, which I just have no affinity for that.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed the Jerusalem shit, and I didn't play much of AC3 because it's not a very good game.
Okay.
But I thought the American Revolution would be cool, and I love pirate shit. But like that's the other thing is like with Unity coming out, like I'm not sure if I give a shit about that game.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the thing that's a good bad. And we had done a debate club about that, about like annualizing franchises.
Right.
For me, this would be a year that I would probably skip, just because if there's no like huge continuity between all these games and they're just gonna make one every year, I don't give a fuck about the French Revolution. Like, I don't know. It's just not that interesting to me.
But I would still argue that if they didn't do that game in the off year, the game they did every 2 years would be that much better.
Right. I wonder, I know their development process is kind of different, but like I wonder if how they develop those games. Shit. Like if it's one team that does the graphics and then one team that does...
Yeah, well, that's the thing with any game anymore. Like, it seems like if you look in the credits, like every Ubisoft team like is involved. Just like when you watch the credits of like Call of Duty, it's like every employee on Activision was like brought in for like the last month of development.
Right. But isn't Call of Duty distinctly like two? It's like Treyarch and Infinity Ward.
Well, and then I thought Sledgehammer is involved, and then they kind of do that thing where like different developers do the multiplayer, and
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that shit is weird. Like that's why Call of Duty is always so weird to me, is because like some people only like the Treyarch ones and some people only like the Infinity Ward ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know like Sledgehammer and all that stuff, but those aren't the two big companies that seem to get mentioned a lot, you know?
Right. Well, yeah, and then it's weird.
you.
It's like, you know, for a while it was like this year's Modern Warfare, this year's Black Ops, this year's
Right.
Modern Warfare 2, this year's Black Ops 3. It's
Right.
like, what?
Right. And then who did Ghosts? Is that would probably be an Infinity Ward game, because wasn't Black Ops 2 Treyarch?
I think so.
So that would mean
I think
Advanced
Black Ops
Warfare.
was Black Ops was Treyarch's thing.
Yeah.
Black Ops.
Black Ops.
Black Ops.
Black Ops Down.
Oh, Jesus.
So that would mean that Advanced Warfare is a Treyarch game.
I think so. Starring Kevin Spacey for
Yeah.
no reason.
Well, because he's in House of Cards. And he plays Call of Duty in House of Cards.
He does?
Yeah. Have you not watched that show?
No.
It's cool.
So apparently, David Fincher's involved in that somehow.
Yeah, he directed the first two
I
episodes.
didn't realize
of
that.
Speaking of which, I really want to see Gone Girl.
Yeah,
It looks so good.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, he directed. I think it was only the first two episodes of the first season that he was involved in. But
Okay.
then he's also going to direct the entire first season of some new show for HBO called Utopia, which is going to be like
Oh, is that reality show? But people live there for like a year.
no, it's the same exact title, but it's
Oh,
that's yeah, I know.
that's not confusing at all.
Right. That was exactly what I thought it was too, and I was like, "What the fuck?" There's some sort of cult, like it's either like BBC or Australian or something show of the same name that they're redoing as an American title.
Well, that's shocking because that's not every. That's
Right.
not like 9 out of the last 10 like dramas that have been here.
Right. Was it like the In-Betweeners or whatever?
Dude, that's everything.
Yeah. Well, wait, what else is like a British remake or whatever?
Now you're gonna put me on the spot. Now I'm gonna draw a blank. Doctor Who,
It's basically Law and Order.
The Office,
Oh yeah, well that's true.
Being Human.
Have you seen that show?
No.
So dumb. I watched some of the British one and some of the American one. and I
The
didn't
Weakest
really-
Link.
Oh yeah.
The Chase. Dude, I love The Chase. Do you ever watch
What's The
that?
Chase?
It's a game show.
And what's that about? What's it?
Well, it's like this dude. He's like this like genius, and
Okay.
basically you like go up against him,
Yeah.
and it's pretty awesome. Like in the last round, it's like 3-on-1. He wins almost every time.
So if you beat him, you get a bunch of money or something?
Yeah, and if he beats you, you get nothing.
Huh.
But it's pretty cool. I like
Is he a
it.
dick?
Well, kind of, but in kind of a funny way. He's not a complete dick. Like it's not like obnoxious.
Yeah. I probably didn't need to do that. Whatever. So, I kind of enjoy this game's aesthetic and like the verticality of it. The fact that you're like constantly moving up this tower.
Yeah, I definitely am impressed. Like every time you like pan up, like how tall the structure is.
Yeah. Except what the fuck is that?
That's like the spire from Mass Effect.
It's so weird.
And there's a windmill over there.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Dude, watch out! It's giant. Right?
Yeah.
Dropping the Don Quixote reference.
That's right.
That's how, dude. Every Let's Play is gonna keep getting classier and classier. First, I say pastiche, which I'm not even entirely sure if I used it properly. I don't know if you could say pastiched because that's what I said.
But I found a picture of like basically a pastiche Lord of the Rings artwork just for you.
Yeah, I saw that. And now I'm talking about dropping Don Quixote literature references. Watch out for my Uncle Vanya reference next. Oh yeah, I just blew your mind, didn't I?
Wait, I don't even know what that is.
That's right.
What the fuck?
Now I'm going playwrights, bringing up my drama major.
Wait, who did you just say?
Oh, Uncle Vanya is a play. That's not a playwright. He's a play.
Oh.
He's a play. It's a play.
He's a play.
To a fools who gained a measure of wisdom. That's right. I was a drama major.
I was a melodrama major.
Yeah. Was.
Whoa! Dude, move. Fucking. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel I feel I shouldn't judge this game just by watching you play it.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like it's the, like I said, when you ape another game, it can go two ways. It can go the Darksiders, or it can go how I perceive this game to be, which is kind of like, why does this have to be a thing?
Very generic.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw the trailer, again, it just looked really cool. I mean, look at this. It's badass looking.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, I was really struck by all this.
And it's like you said, you know, they're making Assassin's Creed every year, so there's like 12 Assassin's Creed to play. I haven't played all those games.
Right.
Why wouldn't I just play one of those?
Right. God damn it. See,
I would definitely get frustrated by this.
Right.
That you can't get spotted.
Right.
Thing.
And you don't have a lot of like chance to,
because that's one of the ways that like Metal Gear has like gotten better, is it's not like that anymore.
Right.
Like Splinter Cell games are not like that anymore.
Right. Yeah. Dude, that's a weird ass place to have a fucking checkpoint.
Dude, you can't do like a double stealth kill? Oh Jesus! What's happening to your body?
Whoa!
Oh boy,
dude, it's a pretty sweet ass glitch. Have you ever seen the glitch from Assassin's Creed 4 where the pirate ship pops out of the water?
I don't think so. I saw the one that looks like they parted the sea.
Yes.
A lot of people show that one.
But have you ever seen the ship come out of it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Dude, stop.
Well, I mean, if you didn't do the exact same thing every time,
there's nowhere else to go.
Oh, come sail away.
On my airship.
Yes, on your boat on the river.
Styx. The river Styx. The river Styx. Do you have 2 coins for the boatman? Dude, oh god.
What?
They're dumb as fuck.
Dude.
I ran around. I stood behind this thing.
All right, well, let me ask you.
This is like playing hide and seek with a 2-year-old.
Let me ask you. Yes. Would you like them to be smarter?
Yeah.
Even though it would make the game more frustrating?
Yes.
Because a lot of people talk shit about like Grand Theft Auto. Like they're like, oh, you know, you bump a police car and then they gun for you, like they kill you after that. But really, do you want to like play a game where I better come to a full stop at every stop sign because there's a cop watching me? Like there has to be a little bit of a stretch of reality.
Sure.
Nobody wants to play like a sim of life.
Sure.
So I mean, would you really want? Because basically, right now, somebody saw you kill that guy.
Right.
So until like the game is over, basically, people should be chasing you now, essentially.
Yeah.
So is that really what you want?
If the game was structured properly, I guess yeah. I mean,
okay.
Okay.
Oh. Now shit like that, I don't know what the fuck just happened there.
I just died.
Hey, what's up? Oh, wait a minute.
Right. I think it would be cool to have, and I don't know, like I'm going to pitch you this and you tell me if you think it even sounds cool at all.
Wow, drop an F-bomb.
Yeah, he swears a lot. What if there was a game where you like there was 2 phases to your stealth. There was the planning phase, and God damn it, and the like execution phase.
Okay.
And so during the planning phase would be like, let's say you're playing you're planning a bank heist. So you would like go into the bank and actually like scope out where the like cameras are and shit like that, and it would be pretty like benign.
Okay.
And then you would come back later, and depending on how much you scouted, or like you could plant like your tools in the bathroom or something, you know what I mean, shit like that. And then like you would have them there for you to use. And so you could make the fail state a lot more difficult. Like you could make the game more difficult by giving you more opportunities to do it right the first time.
But don't some of the Grand Theft Auto games do that? Like when you are going on like a heist that like stretches across multiple missions, isn't it kind of like that?
I don't know. I haven't played like GTA 5. And like 4 I only played a little bit of. I got to the take her on a date mission, and I was like, what the fuck is this game?
Yeah.
By the way, what the fuck is that game?
GTA 4?
Yes.
GTA 4 is pretty much the only Grand Theft. I'm still working on 5, but it's the only one since 3 that I didn't finish.
Really? Because of that kind of shit?
Yeah, I don't know. Between that, like, hey cousin, wanna go bowling?
Right.
Hey cousin, let's go to the strip club. Hey cousin. And I didn't like the character.
Nico?
Yeah, I just didn't really, never really like identified with him or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't know. And I just didn't really want to go to Liberty City again.
Right.
Like I'd already played like Grand Theft Auto 3, and then I played like Liberty City Stories, and I played a little bit of Chinatown Wars.
Right.
So I was done with Liberty City already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of it was probably growing pains, getting used to the new hardware, getting used to next gen, and because obviously Grand Theft Auto 5 is awesome, so they nailed it. But yeah, I don't.
Well, and the thing is, I tried to play that game again recently. Like when GTA 5 came out, I was like, well, I don't have a console because I didn't have a PS3 at the time. And I was like, I want to play a GTA game. I already owned fucking GTA 4, had tried to play it before. Got frustrated with it, so I'm like, I'm just gonna come back to this and see what it's all about. And like once again, I was like, what? I got to the dating thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Because they did a little bit of that in San Andreas, but it didn't seem that intrusive.
Right.
Like, it was pretty simple to just glaze past it.
Right.
I don't know. Your words about this game and the look on your face as you're playing it tell 2 slightly different stories, I have to say.
Right.
You're like, this game's not that bad, and I look over, you're like, fuck this.
Yeah. Pretty much. So I guess that Styx. I don't really know what to say else about this game, to be honest. It's alright.
You know what I have to say about it?
What's that?
I'm sailing away. Set an open course for the Virgin Sea.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.